I've traveled to an ancient dynasty, awoke the strongest resource system, let the laborers building the city walls eat white rice porridge with pickled mustard tuber, letting the garrison soldiers eat braised beef noodles and pickled Chinese sauerkraut. Awesome! The magistrate has transferred people to build houses. Building houses, building houses. I wouldn't scold you if you transferred people to the blacksmith shop to forge weapons. I wouldn't scold you, but you actually transferred people to the construction site to build houses. Magistrate, spare me! I was just temporarily blinded. That's why I chose people to build houses in the county, resulting in the robbery of 5 carts of grain this time. You think I'm angry because the grain was robbed. What angers me is, because of your wrong decision, it led to the 10 people escorting the grain in our county being looted by the Black Wind Fortress bandits. If these 10 people can return safely this time, then so be it. If something happens to them this time, I will definitely hold you responsible. The constable was stunned when he heard Zhou Yi say this. Directly stunned in place. He didn't expect his master to value people so much and disregard the 5 carts of fine grain that can be sold for thousands of taels of silver. And in this famine-stricken world, a human life is worth more than 1 tael of silver. Go, send a message to Baoqing. Let him inquire about the situation of the Black Wind Fortress. See how many people they have. Seeing that the county magistrate did not continue to scold himself, Constable Qian quickly went to complete the task assigned by the magistrate, waiting for no one around, no one to disturb. The angry Zhou Yu immediately switched the system interface. System auntie, start the lottery. Ding! Congratulations, host. This lottery has won paraquat. Now stored in the warehouse. What? It's actually paraquat. Can't you give me some weapons? Damn system! I'm about to go to war with the Black Wind Fortress. You actually only gave me such a bad thing as paraquat. If you were in front of me, I'd have to let you know why the flowers are so red. I'm going to your grandma's damn host. Do you want this Tom or not? Damn, I want this paraquat, a highly toxic and incurable pesticide. Black Wind Fortress. Since Black Wind Fortress chose to be my enemy, then you can only blame yourselves for having a pair of useless dog eyes. Dare to rob your grandpa Zhou. Zhou Yi thought about his plan and laughed sinisterly. Before long, the sinister laughter turned into a fit of coughing.
And the Ye family of Pingqiang City. After learning about Baoqing's predicament, the people in charge were all laughing hysterically. Good, good, good. You did a good job with this. Now the manager of the Zhouji grain store is frantically inquiring about the situation of the Black Wind Fortress everywhere. Lost so much grain, how can they not be anxious? What's more, they are all fine grains. The villain also inquired about them. The current grain reserves of the Zhouji grain store can't last for a few days. Not to mention that the fine grains of his Zhouji grain store are indeed delicious. Zhong Wang praised them greatly. The Zhong Wang mentioned by Ye Wuhua is Ye Guangming, who colluded with the treacherous minister Yan Song and gave Zhou Yi 50 strokes. His courtesy name is Zhong Wang. Go and reveal the details of the Black Wind Fortress to the shopkeeper Bai. I want to see how they break this situation.
Ye Xianzang, the chief manager of Ye family heard this, immediately followed the instructions of the head of the family Ye Huhua and hurriedly pretended to be anxious and ran to Baoqing's place and told him about the details of the Black Wind Fortress. After Baoqing learned about the situation of the Black Wind Fortress, he thanked Ye Xianzang profusely, and immediately ordered a carrier pigeon to send the inquired news back to Pingliang County. This day, Zhou Yu commanded his city guards, pouring bags of rice into wooden buckets filled with water, and then scooping out the rice to dry. What's in these buckets is exactly the paraquat that Zhou Yi got from the system. No wonder the system didn't give me cold weapon equipment. There are actually 200 or 300 bandits on this Black Wind Mountain. Although the population in the city is increasing, the recruited city guards are only 300 or 400. If we really fight with the bandits on Black Wind Mountain,
I compare it. Now it seems that this colorless and odorless paraquat is more convenient to use. Soldiers of Pingliang County, this time the grain that our county pulled to Pingqiang County to earn military pay for you was robbed by the Black Wind Fortress. This matter, I think everyone knows. I know you all have a fire in your hearts at this moment, but we can't fight head-on. According to inquiries, those on the Black Wind Fortress are some defeated Liu bandits who have become bandits there, and there are as many as 200 or 300 people. Master, I'm not afraid. That group of losers who can't beat the Xiongnu and Khitan enemies only dare to be bandits. This time we have a chance. We must smash their dog heads. The speaker was a young man named Wang Tai. He lived outside the city when he was in Pingqiang County. His family, for even the entire village, were often harmed by the bandits of the Black Wind Fortress. This official naturally knows your courage, but your lives and the lives of the bandits on the mountain, their lives are not the same price. Your lives are much more precious than theirs. Do you know why? Wang Ti, do you know why?
Don't know, right? Because your lives now do not only belong to yourselves, but also to your parents, relatives, and friends. Belong to the entire Pingliang County. You still have to keep your lives to protect your families, protect the people of Pingliang County. Of course, there is also your master, my surrounding soldiers. After hearing that, they actually showed us such a noble mission, an idea of not being able to let down their families.
Không be able let down the people. But even more, not be able to let down the county magistrate arose spontaneously. Although the Black Wind Fortress is far away in Pingjiang County, but those who offend my Pingliang will be punished even if they are far away. Therefore, this county is preparing to select elite soldiers and send 50 tên để tiếp gạo và nhân tiện tiêu diệt mấy tên bất nhân của Black Wind Fortress. The remaining people will stay in the county. Nghe chỉ có 50 chỗ, các quân lính ở chiến trường phái nhau recommend mình. Mình thì, on the 7th day after the grand robbery in Pingyang County, Black Wind's second brother. How are those guys from the Intercontinental Grain Store that we kidnapped the other day? How many days has it been? Why hasn't anyone brought grain to redeem them? It seems today is the 7th day. In that case, let's just chop those 10 people up, save wasting the village's grain.
The second leader, One-Eyed Dragon, also nodded, agreeing with this idea. Just as he was about to get up to tear up the tickets, a small minion ran over in a hurry. Boss, second boss, the Zhouji grain store is escorting grain to redeem people. How many people did the Zhouji grain store bring? The second leader said, Zhouji grain only brought the people escorting the grain. 6 people in total, 2 large carts of grain, and a cart of wine. Zhouji grain came just in time. If they had come any later, I'm afraid they would have to collect the bodies of their men. Brother, they have so few people anyway. Why don't I tie up the grain wine and those 6 people together and make them pay another ransom? Second brother, we can't do that. If others find out later, after we rob people, how will they dare to send ransom money? I'll listen to you, brother. Then let them go. One-Eyed Dragon led a group of minions. That's it.